Jacob was walking across the campus to meet Rachel, who was attending the opening session of the Student Conference on Middle Eastern and American Relations. This was one of many conferences like it that were to take place across the country over the next few weeks. The objective was to try and bring a better understanding between the Middle Eastern cultures and others. There were student speakers from Jordan, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Israel, and Syria, as well as the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. It was supposed to be a chance for a calm and peaceful discussion to the problems and issues surrounding the strife that was engulfing the Middle East. While no one expected to solve the problems, it was a way to show the world that not everyone from the region was fighting each other. The conference was being held in one of the larger halls on campus. Originally, the conference was intended to be out on the green, so that many more people could participate and hear. A broken pipe that was causing water to turn the green into mud forced the movement of the event inside the hall. Too bad, thought Jacob. It's such a beautiful day. No sooner had he finished the thought than a tremendous explosion shook the ground. Jacob was less than 100 yards from the hall, and he could see the life-covered walls begin to crumble and the life fleeing from fire starting. Time stopped. For the first time in many years, Jacob had no conscious control over what he was doing. One moment, he was facing the destruction of the building, and the next, he was inside. Time still wasn't moving. Everything was frozen in time as the colors of Jacob began to swirl through the entire building. Within a single heartbeat, he found her and was with her. Before that beat had finished, he had her outside, and she was untouched by the destruction that was about to play out. But the colors of Jacob weren't done. Standing before the building that was about to fly into more directions than there are words for, the colors of Jacob reached out and touched all the living beings above the level of a microbe in the building. Before the first piece of debris had gone 1/100th of an inch, they were all outside the building, surrounding it from a little over 200 yards away. No person or animal was within striking distance of anything coming from the exploding building. Time started, and they knew where Jacob was. Jacob felt them coming, not only a few hundred, thousands of them. He looked down at Rachel, who he discovered he was holding in his arms. "I have to leave. I have to go. I have to go now." As expected, she replied, "I'm coming with you." "Rachel, you can't. I don't know if I can protect myself, let alone the two of us. You don't know what I'm about to face here." She put a finger to his lips. "You're not leaving me here. Use your head, Jacob. You watch the same movies I do. Do you think whatever it is that you have to run from won't somehow find a way to use me against you? There was something I did a few years ago that threw them off my trail. I need to try that again, but I can't try it from here. They already know I'm here. Then what are you waiting for, lover? Let's get rolling. I cannot believe that you don't want to run back to your room and grab some clothes or makeup or something. I have you. Find a way to feed me and get me to a shower once or twice a week, and we'll be good." "Once or twice a week? I love you, Rach, but I'll find us a place where you can get a shower once a day. Really." She swatted him on the forehead and didn't even notice that they had moved. They were out at the main entrance near the road. Jacob sat her down, though she seemed a little unsteady. "Jacob, I'm going to need a cane." "We'll get one as soon as we can, Rach. Right now, we need transportation away from here as fast as possible. We need to put as many miles between us and the campus as we can before I try and send them in a completely different direction." No sooner had Jacob finished speaking than a very large car screeched to a stop in front of them. It was a limousine. "Hey, you two! Were you needing some wheels?" "Oh my God, Clarice, how did you know?" "No? Know what? I just dropped off a fare and was heading back to my dorm when I saw a bunch of fire trucks and police cars coming in this direction.